National Bureau of Statistics said the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory recorded a 1.92 trillion naira growth in internally generated revenue. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the National Bureau of Statistics said the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory recorded a 1.6% year-on-year growth in internally generated revenue to 1.92 trillion naira in 2022 from 1.89 trillion naira in 2021. The NBS announced this in its report on internally generated revenue at state level for 2022. The 2022 IGR had two major revenue sources: taxes and MDA's revenue. The NBS said the tax sub-categories recorded in the period were pay as you earn, direct assessment, road taxes, stamp duties, capital gain tax, withholding taxes, other taxes, and local government areas revenue. The report said Oyo, Lagos, and Jigawa led with the highest local government area revenue reported during the year. At number 2, the Ministry of Petroleum Resources, led by Permanent Secretary Gabriel Aduda, has announced plans to review the implementation of the Petroleum Industry Act in consultation with stakeholders from the upstream and downstream sectors. The review, scheduled for completion before the second week of December 2023, aims to assess the strengths and weaknesses of the Petroleum Industry Act and address necessary adjustments. Aduda encouraged operators in Nigeria's downstream sector to collaborate and pool resources to invest in refining petroleum products, addressing the country's energy challenges. At number 3, the Corporate Affairs Commission says it has uncovered 189 fake companies used to secure land allocations in the Federal Capital Territory. The Registrar General of the Commission, Hosseini Magaji, disclosed this during a press briefing on Tuesday in Abuja. Magaji stated that the discovery was made following a complaint from the Federal Capital Territory Administration to verify the status of a non-existing company seeking land allocation. He explained that the discovery of the non-existent company led him to investigate further, resulting in the identification of other companies. He added that 2 suspects, including a lawyer, have been apprehended, and a cartel involving staff of Abuja Geographical Information System, lawyers, and the commission have been identified. At number 4, the Katsina state government says it will introduce special allowances to Friday mosque clerics, their deputies, muadins, and ward heads to encourage them in the fight against insecurity. Governor Diko Rada revealed this after inaugurating the steering committees for the Katsina Community Watch Corps. The steering committee for each of the 34 local government areas included the council chairman, district head, divisional police officer, and representatives of various security agencies. The governor said that the committee would monitor and evaluate the operation of the KCSWC in their areas and present monthly reports to the Commissioner for Internal Security. At number 5, the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Abdullahi Ganduje, has called for specific constitutional roles for deputy governors. Ganduje said this at an annual conference of the Forum of Former Deputy Governors of Nigeria in Abuja. Ganduje said assigning constitutional roles would prevent unnecessary clashes between governors and their deputies. Former Attorney General of the Federation, Kanu Agabi, also encouraged political leaders to act with patriotism and respect the Nigerian constitution. He stated that the constitution itself is not flawed, but it requires responsible and ethical enforcement. At number 6, the Lagos state government has initiated a large-scale demolition operation targeting illegal structures along the Blue Line and BRT corridor on the Lagos-Badagry Expressway. The operation is part of the ongoing efforts to clear and secure the vital transportation corridor. The operation has been conducted under the leadership of Assistant Commissioner of Police Bayo Suleiman, head of a special squad dedicated to the cleanup initiative. Senior Special Advisor to Governor Sanwo-Olu on New Media, Jubril Gawat, said the demolition operation will enhance safety and pave the way for smoother transportation along the Blue Line and BRT corridor and the Lagos-Badagry Expressway. At number 7, the Zamfara Hajj Commission said it discovered 774 million naira as an outstanding balance not refunded to 504 prospective pilgrims in the state from 2019 to date. The Commission's chair, Musa Malaha, disclosed this in Gusau at the Commission's inaugural meeting. Malaha further disclosed that from 2019 to date, the immediate past administration had not refunded 774 million naira to the 504 prospective pilgrims who deposited their money with the Commission. He further discovered that the Commission had 16 accounts in different banks and requested the Accountant General's office to verify all the accounts, leading to the recovery of 254 million naira. According to him, currently the Commission has a total balance of 92 million naira out of the outstanding 774 million to be paid. Mr. Malaha said the Zamfara government would continue to investigate and ensure justice. At number 8, the price of Bitcoin breached the $34,000 level to hit its highest since May last year, strengthened by positive sentiment about a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. The world's largest cryptocurrency was trading 4.97% higher at $34,596 on Tuesday, according to data from Coinmetrics. Ether, the second biggest digital coin, surged to its highest since August. Anticipation of a Bitcoin ETF grew after the court ruled in favor of crypto-focused asset manager Grayscale over the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission in its bid to turn its huge Grayscale Bitcoin Trust Bitcoin Fund into an ETF. A Bitcoin ETF would give investors a way to gain exposure to Bitcoin's price movements without owning the cryptocurrency directly. At number 9, the federal government has successfully repatriated 108 Nigerian migrants who were stranded in Niger Republic. This information was shared in a statement released by the Southwest Zonal Coordinator of the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons in Abuja, Alexander Oturu. Among the repatriated individuals are 32 adult males, 29 adult females, 44 children, and 3 infants. The migrants were conveyed to the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency camp, while the Commission and International Organization for Migration have a tripartite agreement to provide temporary shelter for the returnees. Finally, at number 10, the European Commission plans to introduce new measures to support the European wind power industry and help the EU achieve its 2030 renewable energy targets. Challenges like lengthy approval processes, rising material costs, cheaper foreign-made turbines, and inflation have hindered wind power expansion in the EU. While global wind energy generation increased by 10% in the first half of the year, the EU only saw a 5% increase. The Commission aims to reverse this trend and reach its climate goal of generating 42.5% of the EU's total energy consumption from renewables by 2030. These measures include an online tool to streamline approval processes and updated bidding criteria to consider sustainability and cybersecurity. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.